Jagmeet Singh has just been utterly humiliated, not by Canadian voters this time, but by the Indian media. Renowned journalist Palki Sharma has delivered a scathing takedown of Singh, exposing his failed diplomacy, divisive politics, and his role in Canada's crumbling relationship with India. But that's not all. In this video, we'll reveal the shocking label Indian media has given Singh, the brutal comparison that left him red-faced, and the one statement from Palki Sharma that has everyone talking. Trust us, you don't want to miss this.
As for Jagmeet Singh, his party is projected to finish third in the election. His chances of becoming Prime Minister are about the same as Trudeau's, 0. And Trudeau is not even in the race.
How did Singh go from being a rising star in Canadian politics to becoming a global embarrassment? And why is the Indian media tearing him apart? Stay tuned as we break down Palki Sharma's brutal takedown of Jagmeet Singh, his failed diplomacy with India, and what this means for his already shaky political future. The Indian media takedown? Jagmeet Singh's political missteps aren't just making headlines in Canada, they've caught the attention of Indian media as well. Renowned journalist Palki Sharma didn't hold back in her scathing critique of Singh, calling him out for his failed diplomacy and divisive politics.
He is the political equivalent of a hammer, except he hits everything other than the nail.
Sharma's takedown of Singh highlights his inability to handle complex political situations with tact and maturity. Instead of addressing real issues, Singh has resorted to divisive rhetoric and empty gestures, which have only backfired on him. One of the most damning points Sharma made was about Singh's recent comments on Donald Trump. Singh called Trump a bully and a troll, but as Sharma pointed out, engaging in online spats with figures like Trump only plays into their hands.
Because mocking Donald Trump is the worst idea. He and his allies feed on the online banter.
Sharma also criticized Singh's approach to international diplomacy, particularly his handling of relations with India. She referred to Singh as the Khalistani Mascot in Ottawa, a label that underscores his controversial stance on India-Canada relations.
Jagmeet is the Khalistani Mascot in Ottawa.
Indian media has been quick to point out Singh's role in escalating tensions between Canada and India. From supporting baseless allegations against India to calling for sanctions, Singh's actions have not only damaged Canada's relationship with India, but have also left him politically isolated. Singh's failed diplomacy with India? Jagmeet Singh's approach to India-Canada relations has been nothing short of disastrous. Palki Sharma highlighted how Singh's support for baseless allegations against India has backfired, leaving Canada in a diplomatic standoff with one of the world's largest democracies.
India as well. Jagmeet Singh kept egging Trudeau on. He supported the baseless allegations against India. He even sought sanctions on New Delhi.
Sharma didn't mince words when describing Singh's role in the ongoing tensions. She accused him of dragging Canada into a standoff with India, only to abandon ship when the situation became untenable.
Jagmeet and Trudeau dragged Canada into a standoff with India, but when the going got tough, he jumped ship.
Singh's actions have not only strained Canada's relationship with India, but have also exposed his lack of leadership. As Sharma pointed out, Singh's political career has been defined by what she calls a shoot-and-scoot strategy, making bold accusations and promises, only to backtrack when faced with the consequences.
In fact, this has been the highlight of his political career, shoot and scoot.
Indian media has also questioned the credibility of Canada's investigation into the allegations against India. As Sharma noted, the lack of evidence and the release of suspects on bail have only further undermined Singh's claims.
What India has been saying, that Canada does not have proof. Justin Trudeau and Jagmeet Singh kept blaming the Indian government, but they did not share any evidence.
With Trudeau stepping down and Singh's credibility in tatters, Canada's diplomatic crisis with India is far from over. And as Sharma concluded, Singh's political future looks increasingly bleak.
Just look at this op-ed in the National Post. This is what it says: Jagmeet Singh's future of irrelevancy cannot come soon enough.
Indian media's scathing critique of Singh is a reflection of his failed diplomacy and divisive politics. As Canada navigates its strained relationship with India, Singh's role in this crisis will not be forgotten anytime soon. Before we continue, can I ask you for a small favor? If you're enjoying this content, it would mean a lot if you could take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Did you know that over 98% of viewers watch without subscribing? Your support helps us create more of the content you love, and it's completely free. Thank you so much for considering it. Now, let's get back to the video. Hypocrisy and luxury lifestyle? While Jagmeet Singh claims to be a champion of the working class, his actions and his lifestyle tell a very different story. Indian media didn't just call out his failed diplomacy, they also highlighted the glaring hypocrisy that has become a hallmark of his political career. How can someone who claims to fight for the everyday Canadian justify flaunting luxury brands while the country struggles with rising costs? From his Rolex watches to his BMW, Singh's lifestyle is a slap in the face to the very people he claims to represent.
And then you have his friend, the Maserati Marxist over there.
Singh has even earned the nickname Maserati Marxist, a title that perfectly captures the contradiction between his words and his actions. And it's not just Indian media pointing this out. Canadians are noticing too. Here's Singh again, strutting through town with a Versace bag and a watch that probably costs more than most Canadians' monthly rent. The irony is as rich as his taste in accessories. And let's not forget the infamous picture of Singh arriving at Parliament in a Maserati. A moment that perfectly encapsulates his out-of-touch image. While Canadians are cutting back on groceries and struggling to pay rent, Singh is living like a celebrity. And it's not just about the optics, it's about the message it sends. How can Singh claim to represent the working class when he's more focused on flaunting his wealth? Singh's hypocrisy isn't just a Canadian issue anymore. It's now a global talking point. And as Indian media continues to expose his contradictions, Canadians are left wondering, is this really the leader they want representing them on the world stage? Backlash at home, the Burnaby office incident, while Jagmeet Singh faces international ridicule, the backlash at home is just as intense. Canadians are fed up with his hypocrisy, his alliance with Trudeau, and his failure to deliver real solutions. And nowhere was this frustration more evident than at Singh's Burnaby office, where angry protesters gathered to call him out.
And then obviously we got the big one here, Jagmeet Trudeau's puppet. There's a few more here we can't read.
Protesters didn't hold back, accusing Singh of being nothing more than a puppet for Justin Trudeau. Signs outside his office read, "Stop propping up Trudeau," and "Jagmeet, you failed Canadians." The message was loud and clear. Canadians are tired of Singh's empty promises and political games. Singh's alliance with Trudeau has been a major point of contention. By supporting Trudeau's government, Singh has tied himself to policies like the carbon tax and massive government spending, policies that many Canadians believe are making life harder, not better. The question on everyone's mind, what has Singh actually done for working Canadians? While he talks about fighting for the people, his actions tell a different story. From his luxury lifestyle to his unwavering support for Trudeau, Singh has alienated the very voters he claims to represent. The Burnaby office protest is just the latest example of growing frustration with Singh's leadership. Canadians are tired of politicians who talk a big game but fail to deliver real results. And as Singh continues to prop up Trudeau's government, the backlash is only getting louder.
Take a pause if anything goes on. If it's not, I'll say it's real.
Prime Minister's hey, listen, if you're homophobic, keep it to yourself. Your homophobia is very
From the streets of Burnaby to the halls of Parliament, the message is clear. Canadians are losing faith in Jagmeet Singh. And as protests like this one continue to grow, Singh's political future is looking more uncertain than ever. Fallout from Singh's comments on Pierre Poilievre. Jagmeet Singh's troubles don't end with the protests or his luxury lifestyle. His recent comments about Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre have sparked outrage and backfired spectacularly. Singh accused Poilievre of pandering to older white men, a statement that many Canadians saw as divisive and hypocritical.
I have seen, if I can be really blunt, I've seen
Here we go.
a lot of older white men fail upwards again and again.
But here's the problem. While Singh was busy attacking Poilievre, Canadians were quick to point out his own hypocrisy. How can Singh accuse Poilievre of pandering when he himself has been accused of playing identity politics to divide voters? Canadians are tired of leaders who use race and identity as a weapon to score political points. Meanwhile, Pierre Poilievre's popularity continues to rise. While Singh is busy making divisive comments, Poilievre is focusing on issues that matter to Canadians, like affordability, housing, and cutting taxes. And Canadians are noticing the difference.
The NDP leader sold out Canadians to sign onto a costly coalition that doubled the debt, doubled the housing costs, sent 2 million people to food banks and 1,800 tent encampments. He voted 24 times for the carbon tax.
Poilievre's message is resonating with voters across the country, while Singh's attacks are falling flat. Instead of addressing the real issues, Singh's comments have only fueled the perception that he's out of touch with everyday Canadians. Singh's comments about Poilievre have done more harm than good. Not only have they failed to hurt Poilievre's growing momentum, but they've also highlighted Singh's own struggles with credibility. Canadians are asking, why is Singh so focused on attacking others instead of fixing the problems he was elected to solve? From his Burnaby office to the national stage, Singh's leadership is being called into question. And as Poilievre continues to gain support, Singh's divisive comments are only pushing voters further away. Jagmeet Singh's political future is hanging by a thread. From his luxury lifestyle to his alliance with Trudeau, Canadians are fed up with the hypocrisy and broken promises. Meanwhile, Pierre Poilievre is gaining momentum, offering a vision of change that's resonating with voters across the country. But what do you think? Is this the end of the road for Jagmeet Singh? Will the NDP survive his leadership, or is it time for a new direction? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on Canadian politics. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.